Ooh, baby. Y'all, I'm trying to drink this coffee, y'all. Hope you drinking some coffee too, wherever you at.
Happy Monday, y'all. It's Decisions, back for another episode. And I have been waiting for this tea that Mandii got this nigga.
I don't like that it's tea. I don't like that it's tea.
It is tea, baby.
It is not tea. Because you know what's crazy? I ended up talking to all my friends and they align with me. So I'm ready. This is really like Lipton. It's hot tea to you. This is Lipton. This is sweet.
Bro, I didn't know what she was talking about. I'm like,
you ain't know what Lipton is?
Yeah, it hit me.
This is the ice cold lemon tea that you get out the fridge.
Okay.
This ain't that type of tea. So basically, okay, y'all,
when we were in LA and that commercial that you guys got to see where we did our rebrand, while we were there,
I don't like that you just did the smack on my date.
Well, we know you didn't do a smack on your date.
Well, basically, I finally met Actor Bay. And we went on a date. And yes, I'm smiling because even, I just went down. I just had to take a breather for the recording. And he was the first person I just went to FaceTime and call. And you saw I called him when we got off stage from the live show last month. And
that's what confused me.
What confused you?
Get into the tea first.
Don't do that. See, this is why you was wrong. Okay. So basically, went to LA and was only there for like 2.5 days because we went there literally just for horrible decisions work. And I met Actor Bay. So the plan was for us to meet up. I was supposed to go to the Lakers game, but my little plug with the tickets. So we didn't go to the Lakers game.
That might be a good thing.
And no. We literally said in hindsight, it was a great thing.
God said, keep that
because
off the court.
No, the way
we can't look at these talk.
No, so because we were staying downtown, we both said we wanted Japanese. And I was like, ooh, come on. Not you wanting the same food as me because Japanese food is number one.
Konnichiwa.
The best food ever. Oh,
Watashi.
I don't even know how to say it.
Shout out to that Asian girl in the couple.
Oh, my God.
Oh, sorry.
So we ended up doing Katsuya. So we did Katsuya. We did Mr. Wonderland, which is a speakeasy. And then we did a rooftop. So we did 3 dates in one night. We just kept talking. It was so great. So at dinner, I guess we'll start with what he did so we can at least get some tea. So that this is the tea, I think. So he did some little, this is where y'all also get to see maybe why I'm single, maybe why it's taking me forever to get it. Because
the thing we were debating.
The thing with the check.
Oh no.
Oh no. So there's something else. Hold on, we gonna talk about what we was talking about in the green room. So anyways, so we go to Katsuya. Anyone that knows about Katsuya, it's like a Nobu. It's like a upscale sushi restaurant, right? So when you go there, you expect to spend some coin. Okay, it's cute. We were sharing though, like all the raw stuff. So
get to what you do.
So basically,
and Mandii wasn't drinking, so I know the bill was cheap.
So that's what I'm about to say. So literally, we're on this date, and y'all know how I told y'all I do not even fake reach for a wallet. So he goes to do, I guess, something that he does when he goes on dates. So the bill comes, the bill is sat, and he goes to look at it, and he makes this face like it's a high bill. And I don't respond. So he's like, dang, you messed up my joke. Like there's this thing that there's a Seinfeld bit that I normally do, when I go to dates just to gauge a reaction. Now, y'all know I don't like test or quiz either.
Ew.
So he does this. Hold on. And you already know. I'm like, Seinfeld, I don't watch that cracker. I don't know.
Let me see the face he did.
So it was like this. So, mind you, Seinfeld, the only real Seinfeld I've ever listened to was that Wale album. Like when Seinfeld opened up every song. You know what I'm talking about? You already know. That's the only Seinfeld I know. I don't like him like that. So he does that, right? With the eyes wide open. I ain't even flinch. So he goes to tell me, he was like, dang, normally this is the reaction from a woman. And he's like, they start, oh my God, is it a lie? Oh. And literally on the day, I looked at him and was like, I'm sober. I ain't even order drinks. I know that ain't expensive. What it is, $120. And I literally look at him like, you weren't going to get a response out of me for a little check when I wasn't even drinking.
I'm giving you all this talk game for a month.
For months. And I said, it could have been $400. I'm not flipped.
Don't he
Bro.
Don't he British pound higher though?
That's what I don't, bruh. So he's like, he mad that I ain't reacting. I was like, well, first off, you were gonna pay for it. And I said, what am I flinching for? I'm literally not drinking. Now, if I was on my drinking game where I probably had 3-4 drinks and it was $20 a piece,
Yeah, right.
maybe. Because he doesn't drink.
Wait, did he actually seem bothered? Or
No. He didn't.
Oh, he was waiting for a really.
So mind you, I was like, what it is, like 120. It was like 138. And it's like,
yeah, don't do that.
And I literally said, and it's only because one of the items we had was market price, and I ain't know the market price. I said, otherwise I would have been on. I will tell you, yes. Tell men, don't do that. Don't act surprised at a deal. That is not attractive.
And fellas, if it does look bad, you need to put on the biggest poker faces. I've definitely done that before.
Wait, you've done what before?
Where I'm like, damn, kind of high. But wait, I know I'm paying for it.
Wait, but you let the girl know that damn, it's kind of high?
Hell no, you got to put the poker face on.
Yeah, I said, see,
I've definitely had
Seinfeld
my
white men, maybe that works
dinners
with the white women. I said, don't be bringing those Seinfeld jokes over here. But then what's crazy is, so we leave Katsuya and we head to the Speakeasy. And if you guys live in LA and you've been to a Lakers game, you pass all of these tables with graphic t-shirts.
LA Live, yeah.
And out of nowhere, I wanted a Kobe and Michael Jordan graphic t-shirt. I said, I want a graphic t-shirt. So here we go. I know I want a graphic tee. He's like, man, in LA, nobody buys these shirts. They're like, I said, I want a graphic t-shirt. I like these. So I'm sitting here gambling with the go straight.
Not gambling, negotiating, Mandii.
Negotiate, whatever. Is that the same? Negotiating,
I'm gambling with the t-shirt.
I'm like, he like 2 for 40. I said 2 for 30. I said, what's up? So literally he hears me going, and he was like, dang, you just pull your wallet right on out though for the t-shirt. I said, oh yes, because this isn't a part of the date. I said, so whether you buy this for me or not, I'm gonna get the t-shirt. So we're talking, but no, mind you, he's also completely against me getting these shirts. But I really want the shirt.
Get to the tea.
There's no, you think it's tea, it's not. I want to tell them
I
want to tell them the transgression of the date.
Oh, okay.
So anyways, he ends up buying me the shirts. And we go to the Speakeasy. Of course, we get to the Speakeasy. We're both, mind you, not drinking. So I make them make me a pickle martini, no liquor. So it's literally probably just pickle juice and water.
What? Yeah.
I don't fucking know. So we're at the Speakeasy. Of course, wouldn't be a date without the goddamn bar spinning around and it turns into a fucking burlesque performance.
Cute.
So now we're watching a burlesque performance at the Speakeasy. Then we go to the fucking rooftop and we're just talking and laying down and it's great. Night's over. We linked at like 5:30. It's almost 11. So we pretty much spent like 5-6 hours together. Didn't even feel like it. Could have like continued on, but we had to record the next morning.
Oh.
So, and he had a photo shoot the next morning. So we go to end the date. And it's wonderful. He walks me to the lobby of my hotel room before he goes to head back wherever the fuck he lives in LA. And we embrace each other with a really, really big, long hug. And he kisses me on my forehead. And then we depart. And so I come in the next morning, y'all, and I tell Weezy about this great old fucking date.
It wasn't just me. It was me.
No, it was only you and your makeup artist. Because everyone else in the room
there too.
But she wasn't mad that we didn't kiss.
No, I'm just saying how many people were debating.
Oh, there was 6 people
Alex,
in the room. Yeah.
And me, my makeup artist, Mandi's makeup artist. So she's telling us this, right?
Mm-hmm.
I never said anything wrong. I was like, damn, why didn't you kiss? Didn't think anything was wrong.
Oh.
Where I started to go in.
Oh,
No, it was about what you said.
What?
You were okay. So you were like, "Oh, you kissed me on the forehead." I'm like, "That's sweet," but I was just expecting more.
Make out, yeah.
And then you said,
"I never kissed
on a date.
On a date,
if I'm not fucking."
Yeah, both.
You did say that. That is a
That's not crazy.
That is not crazy.
It is not crazy.
First off,
it's crazy.
No, it's not crazy. You know why? First off, I'm a grown ass motherfucking woman. Like, if you at high school and you feel like you gotta make out because you gotta go back home to your mama house, that is the excitement of making out on a date. When you are a grown ass woman just going on a date, why am I sitting here?
It's romance.
To make out with a nigga, just to make out with him? That don't make sense.
Making out is really sensual.
Making out is...
Why would I make out with a nigga who's leaving and going home and I'm going to my room? If we're going to make out, I may as well put your dick in my mouth. I don't understand.
What?
Bro.
She's dragging it. This is real.
Why am I making out
This
with
is the clip, baby.
Why
This
am
is the clip.
I'm not making. First off, let's be very clear too. What if you were going on multiple dates? Me ending multiple dates, making out with a guy at the end does not make sense.
Why do you think it's
Why
a
do I-
makeout? Why can't you share a kiss intimately?
What a pop kiss is not an intimate kiss.
A what
No,
kiss?
a pop kiss.
Oh.
A pop kiss is to me, making out is tongue.
But that's
the
cute.
kiss you talking about, right? You want me to make out with a nigga like I'm in high school.
It doesn't have to be like all day long.
But
Just
I'm not saying all day long. Let's justify a kiss. A makeout is tongue.
I think a kiss can be intimate if it's not a makeout too. Like
No,
I think
that's
you
a
can
pop
end a
kiss.
date.
I think it was very intimate that he kissed my forehead. We didn't do the Spaniard, the Italian.
Spaniard.
We did an embraced hug, and then he's really tall. He's really tall.
He is tall.
So Eden
I saw
walked
him on
past
my
him.
way out.
He's tall. He's tall.
Oh, maybe that's why he didn't kiss you.
So mind you,
Huh?
he kissed me on my forehead, but also that's the other thing. I date niggas 6'2" plus.
We know.
Bro, I gotta look like a little child.
Bro, like a nigga can kiss. You think niggas that are tall don't kiss? Come on.
No, I know tall niggas
But
kiss.
I'm just saying. You really thinking back, because I know you said it in the green room that day.
I
You
stand
really
on it.
never had a kiss with someone.
Not that I didn't
Okay.
sit here and be like, let me suck you off in the car after
Wait.
too.
Oh my
Bro,
God.
why am I making out with a
No,
guy
let me
that
ask you
I'm
a question. If you went for it though, would you have let it happen?
I think it would have felt weird. Like even when there was no way for it to
Why?
happen.
Because that's the tea there.
Why would we just make out?
But you
Clearly,
also
y'all
made
wouldn't
a
just make
comment,
out.
like,
Bro.
maybe we're just friends. You said that.
No, I didn't.
What if he
Wait,
pulled
No,
the
because
trigger?
we didn't fuck after.
I don't know that she said it.
You were
Did
like,
say?
oh, we're not.
No, you asked if you think I friend zoned him or he friend zoned me.
I didn't say friend zone.
Well, I didn't have the answer. No. We're absolutely friends right now. But you used the word friend zone, and I said it's possible. I don't know. We'll see how it is. And
if
you
you
literally
would have had a kiss
but
after, you wouldn't have felt that
you
way.
literally asked me as well. Well, are y'all still talking? And I said he hit me when he got home, and we've been talking all day like normal. Nothing has changed in our dynamic of how we talk.
Would you have let him kiss you?
Letting kiss is
like, yeah,
sure,
if he
but
would,
we both didn't go
But
for a
clearly,
kiss.
to your theory, if you have let him kiss,
you
you're
guys
letting him
would have been
fuck.
fucking.
To me, though, that's what I'm saying. A pop kiss is one thing. And now we
Nah,
sound real childish, y'all. We
Nah,
are
no,
sitting
it
here
makes sense,
navigating
though.
a kiss. To me, after a date, especially a first date, that is not ending in a nightcap.
And it's a good first date. That's a 6-hour date. That's a good first date.
Which is why it
Was it?
absolutely did not need to end in a fucking childish ass makeout session.
Why do you keep calling it childish?
I think making out with someone is childish, especially, yes. I think that's
So you would have fucked him that day.
No, because I'm celibate. And to be honest with you too, and you guys may hear more of this on Patreon or when I dig deeper. No, when I dig deeper.
Tuesdays.
I am navigating right now my relationship between drinking and sex. And to be fair, I was so present on the date and it felt so good. And we talked like we did on the phone, clearly for hours,
That's cool.
that I was like, wow, there actually could possibly be a tie between my hypersexuality and liquor.
Like,
Because I wasn't mad. I really enjoyed the date. I'm still talking to him daily for hours. Nothing has changed.
I'm not saying that not kissing is bad. Didn't mean that at all. I was surprised you guys didn't kiss because you've exchanged nudes and shit.
Yeah, but I said that too. He exchanged nudes though when we first met in the DMs. Once we started fucking crying with each other about our trauma, I ain't seen a dick since.
Yo, but Mandi's a whole enigma. Y'all exchange news, but a kiss would have been crazy.
No.
Actually, that's a really fair
I don't
point.
I don't like this. One is virtual, one is in person. They're two completely different things.
But you're building the energy.
I don't send
for
y'all
one.
nudes.
I get that, but because we didn't have sex, so we both went in knowing that we weren't, because he knows I'm celibate right now. We both went into where there wasn't pressure for him to come up to my room.
Hold on,
Wow, guys, we are really breaking this down
Okay,
here.
one more question.
Yes.
You've been on a date, right? Let's just say a guy walks you to the bottom of your building or whatever. Or even in the car, drops you off.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't had a kissing session before you left ever.
When I was in high school. Or I told you, I really only made out with niggas when they picked me up from the airport because they flew me out and I knew I was going to fuck them that weekend. I am not a dater. I think we've talked about this on the pod.
Fair.
And so when I go on dates,
It's full send.
yeah, like I'm getting to know you. This was nice. Let's see each other again. I told you, there's the musician guy. with the dreads, Lenny Kravitz looking nigga. I've been on 3 dates with him. Amazing dates. We closed down a Speakeasy at Record Room. He took me to to Chinatown and we did the arcade. And then we did a bar in Brooklyn.
Why do you think there's
3
no
dates
kissing?
and we haven't kissed?
Why? Why do you think?
I think that's a part of me too. I'm not leaning
I think Mandy's
in.
trying to take it really, really,
Yeah, I'm asking.
really slow.
Are you?
I'm not leaning in to kiss them. To me, I also, and this could be just, I feel like the conversations are so open in regards to our previous relationships, our sexuality and things because of the show that I have and what I'm free with talking about, that I think a part of me doesn't feel the need to lean in physically. Like, it's there. We've done talked about the things that I'm into. We've talked about the things that I want. I don't think I need to present myself physically to someone. And I also don't just like making out with a random nigga.
I don't even think of it as making out. I think it was breaking this barrier of like, oh, now it's become a romance. So the first date, let's just say you meet on an app or you meet cold IG, whatever. You're figuring each other out, right? You're getting to know each other. For some reason, to me, maybe I'm wrong. I am curious what people think what that marker is. But for me, the kiss seals it. The kiss kind of confirms for me, like, we're both attracted beyond just a surface level. Oh, are we friends or not? There's something about a kiss that then shows me, one, that there is a little bit of intimacy here, even if it's not turning into sex. I don't expect kisses to turn into sex, ever. If the first
But you just said it lets you know that it's beyond
friendship.
And to me, a first date absolutely is not to signify that. To me, we already know we're attracted to each other, especially if we meet online or we've already exchanged the actual attraction with each other. We've already engaged that we are into each other.
But we've all been turned off. We get to a date and then motherfuckers start getting whacked.
But that's what I'm saying. I've gone on multiple dates without kisses. I've continued to talk to people and there still is a sign of interest without us being physical.
So the first time that you get
You
to
look
a
so
kiss,
shocked. This is crazy to me. Like the way you're like, you're asking me the same question for the 7th time and it's not gonna change. Do y'all notice that? Hold on. Wolf, Eddie, do y'all realize that? She has asked me the same question about
first time. Even in those
no
moments where you're really attracted to someone.
No.
You don't kiss until the day you fuck?
I normally, yes. I am not just making
It's all or nothing here.
Yo,
hey, every
shut up.
nigga listening to this about to kiss a bitch and be like, oh, pussy next.
No.
Wait, no, don't
that is
think
not
that.
what I'm saying.
You kind of are saying
that is not what I'm
you
saying.
actually
For
look
you, though.
I mean, maybe for me, but
Yeah.
by that point, if I'm kissing you, we're on my couch, we're in a bed. Like, I don't feel the need to make out with someone in a public.
You don't even know. Wow.
Okay, I see now. Okay. So, like, she has to be
In a private-
that
in a-
private
Hold on, you're
moment.
telling me
Maybe
you've
that's
never
what
been
it
at a
is.
sexy speakeasy or a rooftop and you just share a
with my
kiss?
ex. I'm not gonna lie. My ex was probably the first person I was out here having PDA with. Outside of maybe the nigga that I said I was
makes
gonna double
more
back
sense
to.
now.
We made out in a strip club one time. But I don't be out here doing PDA with niggas.
I just can't believe no one's ever leaned in when a date's going really well. You getting a little lit and they just
Okay,
kiss
so
you.
that's a question too, right? Yeah.
Nigga,
So
we're sitting across from
Yeah,
each
no
other.
one's made the move on you. Even when you talked about the Lenny Kravitz dude, your leg was on his.
It wasn't. We didn't
Shit.
kiss. We
I
didn't
would make
kiss.
the move too. Oh, the second a woman, for me too, if a woman does too much touching to me, oh, we're kissing. 10
like,
minutes
I'm in. Yeah.
Right?
Y'all, that's why niggas got mono and shit out here. Y'all nasty. Y'all
Kind
just
of a
out here
fair
kissing
point
a
as
bitch
well.
who show you a little bit of attention. That's
get it.
crazy.
A leg on me?
Bro, we were close and there was a couple next to us. I just wanted to get closer because we were really having a deep conversation about our upbringing. Bro,
Baby,
don't
would you put your leg on Eden if you
Yes.
get deep? No,
I
don't believe
don't
that.
think you would put your leg.
I would put my leg on Eden. I would put my leg on Wolf.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe that.
I think we've had a lot of.
What do you mean by leg?
What do you mean by
Hey,
that?
yo,
What-
my man.
Come on, Drewski. You know what? Fuck it.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm sick of talking about this shit, goddamn it.
No,
but
but
I
wait,
can
but
tell
wait,
you-
wait. So okay,
Wait, okay. Are
Let's
you
say-
gonna ask me the same way again?
look, but if he was trying to make out with you, if he was trying to make out with you,
Decisions
right?
episode's gonna be called "Kiss Me Down by the Broken Tree
That's
House."
sick.
Wait, go Eddie, go. Keep going.
Would you have made out with him?
I
If
make out in the lobby of my hotel without being like, bring
How
your
would you have
ass
stopped
up?
that? How would you have stopped that then?
No, I don't understand. Why? Wait, what are you saying, Wolf? Wolf, by the way, are you on a microphone? You're doing a lot of talking to not be on a microphone. I need you to act like we're professionals over here.
Yeah, share the microphone with Ed like
God
a
damn
kid.
it, yeah, put
Yeah,
your
put
mouth
your leg
near
on me.
his. Put your mouth
Put
near
your leg
his.
on me. Would you have made out with him if he went for that?
I probably would have pulled away.
Damn. And then what would you do?
Are you trying to come up to my room? Why
Oh,
are we
okay.
making out? I don't understand
that's
why.
the
Okay,
fair
you know what?
question.
I guess I'll say this. Maybe something that just hit me. Because you said, why are we making out?
Why are we making out
I
to
am
end the
very
night?
satisfied with enjoying kisses with someone and stopping. I don't think I need to go far. Like, I think a kiss, sharing that, it's
Yeah, it sounds
sexy to
very
me.
teasy.
It's not even teasy. I genuinely don't feel like it's edging for me. I enjoy just the kiss. I don't always need something to lead to the end. I don't need to get naked. I don't need to be naked with you. Even with women, the kissing can be enough for me. Like,
Okay, so do you want to know what I may attribute it to? Oh, not me digging deep into my
oh no, not
therapy
trauma,
bag.
bitch.
No, it's not even trauma as much as
Jesus.
I think a lot of my
Sounded bad,
just
sorry.
a lot of my relationships with men are physical.
Oh, okay.
So
That
to
makes
me, to be able to spend 5 or 6 hours and not be physical at all and still be so enthralled, that's why I like musician nigga. Bro, our first date, 4 hours and we were talking about his children. I don't even like kids. And I was asking him questions about his kids. Like, we had such a great conversation. And to be honest with you, I don't even think niggas be that entertaining. So when I finally meet someone that's attractive and can hold my attention with conversation,
for 6 hours.
I almost don't want to ruin it by just going straight to being physical.
So
with the
now
nigga.
I realize too.
Oh God,
when-
here we go. Now you doing some deep.
I want to kiss you the more I'm getting intimate. To me, talking about someone's children for hours is intimacy. Talking about deep things, that's intimacy. I actually want to share the kiss now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, no. See, to me, and I think,
So it's the
but
opposite
this,
almost.
to me, it's the opposite. And it may be because if y'all
That's cool.
listen to horrible decisions for forever,
Every Tuesday.
I wasn't in. I had really no concept of intimacy, and I think in my last relationship, intimacy came in the forms of spending long hours with my ex. Everything out of the bedroom is actually what I miss about that relationship, and so I think intimacy for me now is being able to be in those
quality time.
the quality. Nigga, not love language
Not
shit.
the touch.
That's probably what it is. And so the idea of like kissing or doing anything that's physical to me, leading that in my mind leads to sex, is bottom barrel last. Like, we know we're gonna get there eventually. I wanna like you before we get to all that shit. And to be fair, niggas don't know how to kiss. That be the worst. Niggas don't be out here knowing how to kiss,
The way
bro.
that you used to say, I need to fuck you quick to figure out if you got good dick.
No, for good dick.
That's how I feel about kiss.
Oh, that's how you feel about kissing.
Oh, when a kiss is bad?
See, niggas don't be knowing how to kiss. So if I like you and then you ruin it with a bad kiss, nah, now you don't ruin it. And I don't
You
even know
just
what
made
you
me think of something.
feel me?
Remember when I was dating the Dreamville dude 2 years ago and I couldn't figure out what it was? I was like, oh my God, I'm so into him, but I don't know if it's friendly. Do you know why I said that? Because he didn't.
Oh, because he didn't
me.
kiss you.
And I remember.
Sorry that you just be out here kissing on niggas.
No, he even said it to me too.
But that's such a pivotal moment for a lot of people when it comes to dates.
It's like, how do you break that? And I said, he also said to me, we met at Dreamville. That's why I call him the Dreamville nigga, right? We were going on dates, dinners, drinks, flirting, damn near me dancing on his dick at some parties. And we didn't kiss till the 5th date. And I remember saying to him, oh my God, finally. And he was like, I didn't know if it was friendly or not. So now I
I
finally.
would probably suck a dick before kissing a nigga, though. That's the crazy part. Like, I know that sounds crazy. This is not a horrible decision.
Clip it.
But that's where, no. We are not clipping that. But do
like
not
that.
You
add
about to
that.
get a kiss from Mandii and say, we working backwards.
This was a really thought provoking.
No, it makes sense,
segment.
though.
THOT.
Don't clip the I might suck a dick
Yeah,
before
that's the
I
only
kiss
part.
somebody. But no, so I think that's my thing. Like, really leaning into what intimacy looks like without being physical with somebody. Because
cool.
to be fair, that's been the easiest part.
You
with
know what's
men.
so crazy too? Then let's get somewhere else.
Yeah, because
Kissing to me is not the physical part of dating. I actually think that's so, like, I think physical part of dating is like nakedness, more sexual. Kissing isn't sexual to me.
there is literally fluid swapping.
I don't know if
That
makes
is
sense.
fluid swapping
it's
is
more
fun.
basic romance, innocence. Like, anyway, go.
So the kiss on my forehead was that. Thank you.
That's confusing as fuck too, though.
That was.
I would have been.
I love a
so
forehead
wrong.
kiss.
I would have been like, oh, he doesn't like me. I'm not
I
saying.
love
You
a
know
forehead
he
Would
likes
you-
you.
Clearly, because
Wait.
we still on
So
the
with
phone.
the Dreamville dude, right? Let's say if he kissed you on the forehead instead.
Oh, I would have died.
I love a
I'd
forehead
have been like,
kiss.
he wants me
Because
to
you
fuck one
like
of his
that
friends so I
level
can
of
get off his dick.
intimacy, and that's what you're striving for right now.
Yeah,
So that
I
makes
like
sense.
the forehead kiss.
The forehead kiss I like when I'm already kissing you. A forehead kiss before the lip kiss, I'd have been like, oh, what the fuck are you doing? Is it my breath? Like not saying for you to think like that. That's how my brain spirals.
Just so you know, me and him had this whole conversation.
Why he ain't kiss you?
We both didn't think it needed to happen. Like he was like, bro, like well, he didn't say bro. He said, bruv, you already know. And he says my accent is getting worse. He told you that already too last night. And he's like, how do we talk every day and it's getting worse? I said, I don't know, but it's getting really bad.
It is bad. Wait, you know
What?
what though? If I would have seen someone's dick, like let's just say, because I've met a lot of
And
dudes.
his dick is nice.
I've met some dudes from like a different, long distance shit, like, and we've done that whole thing. We kiss before, like the first second we meet in person.
But I think, again, we've reverted. We don't send nudes to each other. We don't even talk sexually.
Send him a titty right now. Take a pause.
I dare you.
Whoa, first off,
Yeah, let me
we
see.
are doing too much.
Oh, sorry,
Let's
it's
get
not
into
Tuesday. It's Monday.
Hypothetically speaking. All right, let's get into our hypothetical. We're going to break the ice, and we're getting away from dating and sex, okay? And we'd love to know yours too, Eden. Weezy. Here we go.
Yeah.
If you could go back in time and witness a historical event, which one would you choose and why?
I have a dream.
You really would want to be there for that?
Only because when Bernie Sanders talks about it, and I met one other person in my lifetime that was there. She was like maybe 80 something, very clear when she talked about it, but was also experiencing dementia until she talked about that moment.
Oh, wow.
Would love to see that. Like to
Okay.
me,
I'm not mad at that.
there's a pivotal moment, and to see white people kind of turning. Now, I'm not saying I want to see this as at that age. I just feel like it would be very interesting to see the moment that people thought it was gone. Like, what did it feel like in the air? Were people like, what did that feel like? For me, the closest thing we had to it, when George Floyd died and Joe Biden got elected, that for some reason felt like a little bit of pain relief for everybody. I feel like that's probably that moment for us today.
Okay. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad.
Like, we were in hell, bitch.
I'm not mad at that. What about you, Eden?
Mine is not. Like, so I want to see Michael Jackson do the moonwalk for the first time.
Oh, I'm not mad at that one.
It's just a pivotal moment. To think about all these R&B and pop artists who are so influenced by him,
Oh,
and to
valid.
see him doing that because there's video of it, but like to know and be like, damn, that's Michael. First of all, that's Michael Jackson, and then two, like he's doing this dance and his moves and shit, and they tee-hees, and then like everybody's loving it. I love it.
Okay.
Is it wrong now that I want to change my answer to something fun? Put me in the elevator with Solange. I won't be the
I'm not mad at that one.
What
And
y'all
see,
niggas was fighting
I'm not
about?
mad at that one. I mean, we know what they was fighting about though.
No, we don't.
Becky with the good
good
hair.
hair.
I don't believe it anymore.
You don't believe it?
No.
It's in the song.
You know why?
Yeah.
Because everybody thought I was pregnant. And what you see on the and I'm telling you.
I feel like that's right. I mean, it's weird because when I thought of this hypothetical question, I don't know why. It may be because between me just watching this fucking Freaknik doc and then going back to like the spring bling era of like spring break.
Mandy, if you want to see tip drill video get made, just say it.
No, a part of me, I'm not gonna lie, a part of me does kind of want to go back to the era of no phones, just having a good ass fucking time without all the shit that we worry about today. Like, and I feel like we got a little bit of a inch of feeling it, like even when we were using our fake IDs and shit to get into the
like
club.
even early internet. Like, would you still want that?
No, I want to
Not
go
even
back.
early internet.
No, not even early internet. Like, I want to go back to where you had to develop the film and nothing
still
was
do that,
posted. You had everything in your mind and memories. And then the only other time that I think I would want to go back to is, I'm not gonna lie, again, Prohibition, Roaring 20s era.
That was a tough time for a lot of us.
Bro,
I'm good.
you said that was a bad time for us?
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to go back.
Wait, in the North, wasn't we freed?
Yes.
Like
but there was
the
still a lot
Harlem
of-
Renaissance was happening.
Nigga, are you serious right
But there's a
Wait,
lot
wait,
of
wait, wait. Wait,
bad
wait.
things that were
In
happening.
the North, weren't we free? What kind of Game of Thrones shit you talking about, bitch?
No, bitch.
Niggas
We
weren't
were
free
free.
everywhere, bitch.
In the North.
So
I'm talking about
abortions
the
are
Harlem
legal in New
Renaissance.
York, so we're good now? No.
I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. We still on some fucked up times now, bro. What are you talking about?
Not as bad as back
Bitch,
then.
no, there's still niggas driving around Georgia with Confederate fucking
Mindy,
flags.
you want to be
Oh,
a
I'm sure.
mixed thick girl in the
Don't-
1920s and think you about to just be out here with a flapper fit? You're not.
Low key, yeah.
The fuck? The fuck? We ain't never seen this ass. Where the hell that come from? GMO?
Okay.
What the fuck going on? They gonna kick you out, bitch. Witchcraft.
I do like the outfits from back then. Damn, I wouldn't be able to be a flapper.
Bitch, you would have been a cleaning lady.
No, bitch, I could. It's fine. We could have been what we are today, Jezebels, bitch. I would have been a goddamn Jezebel at the goddamn club, fucking around with the married niggas.
I do think if I was gonna live at any time, I'm not talking about being a moment,
Yeah,
but live in a time.
is there any time?
Oh, me and my nigga talk about this every goddamn week, bitch.
What?
Soul Train me. I'm not.
Oh,
Okay, the 90s.
No.
What?
Soul Train is the 90s, early 90s.
Right? Am I wrong? 70s?
Oh, I'm thinking of when Shabar Moore was on that bitch. Oh, you want to go
Oh.
back? You want to go
No,
way back?
to the OG.
Honestly,
Okay.
I want to do mid 70s, early 80s. Give me a little Studio 54, a little fresh cocaine, right when the shit was ice cold.
People was
I-
partying.
oh, bitch,
You
when
know
they
what?
be in there with the
I think that's why I even said the early 90s, because the way they be talking about the Big Meech era of the clubs and how the niggas had real money. Like the dope boys these days. That's why when you said that shit at the live show, give me a dope boy, they broke now. These little scammers be literally doing some shit for like $20,000. The peasants. The scammers today is not scamming like they used to. The drug dealers ain't selling the drugs because the feds got it for the free.
yeah,
So like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like weed, everybody sells that.
Yeah,
We
trap
could go,
niggas was lit back in
Trap
the day.
niggas
Early
used to-
2000s. Oh,
bro,
millionaire.
hood trap scammer drug dealer guys ain't hitting like they used to. Like, okay, fine, give me a Cartel member. I think they still make money. Wait, cartels don't make money?
I
Oh, they
didn't say
do.
don't, but like now
get,
your
like-
head gonna be rolling 20s, bitch.
No,
What
no,
the
no,
fuck? They kill everybody.
Yeah.
not the women they love. And
Yes,
all-
everybody that hates them kill the women they love.
Oh,
Are you gonna kiss them?
Watch a Netflix show.
I'll do
ho.
that. I would kiss my cartel leader.
Damn, I'm really thinking, honestly, oh my God, if I could have been in Studio 54, sometimes, this is how I know Studio 54 was lit. My mom will go out and, like, we were at James and Mia's wedding, right? She meets someone's mom. They start talking about New York. They realize they're on the same age. The way they talk about Studio 54, like they were in this era. It must be like Freaknik, bitch.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I just saw a documentary on Shine, and bitch, the way like New York club, like
Oh.
the way the nightlife of New York looks in the
Tunnels,
early
Shelter,
in the early 90s,
all these
early
places.
2000s. I'm like,
Paradise,
yeah.
like, all, dude, the Martinez brothers, if anyone loves house music, I didn't even know this. Their father
Oh,
made
yeah,
house music.
Yeah.
Did not know that. Like, because I was hanging with
What did
Sade
he
and
do?
her auntie.
What did he do? Do you remember the Martinez dad? He was famous for what song? Like one that we all know, actually. Was it like Daddy Yankee or some shit like that?
Not Daddy.
What?
Yankee.
Okay, I
That's
know
a
it was.
But if she right, I'm gonna laugh. No, I love old school house, Jungle Brothers, all of it. So like, if I could have been 90s fucking dance party, Studio 54
Yes.
era, 80, like,
Same. That's what I said. I would have been back in that
and
time.
you know what's crazy? Every time I read about, like, I love Basquiat. Everyone knows I've got him tatted. When I start reading about shit and everybody be dying from heroin, I'd be like, was that the thing? Because we do Molly.
No. Everyone was dying from heroin the same way everyone's dying from fentanyl now. Same shit. Same shit.
Yeah, I don't want to be one of those girls. Just give me a little fun bump and I'll just dance the night away.
Well,
I don't
you
want the
kinda
hard
don't
shit.
know how that you don't know until you don't wake up. Like that's kind of how
I
that
just want to be
works.
the girl.
They all a lot of them thought that they were just having a good time too.
They were.
To really get down. Ooh, bitch.
You never found it?
It's just a
Okay.
love.
All right. Let's get into our reactionary clip. I'm gonna play a clip now. Now this is a little bit problematic, and I can't wait to talk to you guys about it. And it then will lead us into our
Nothing
sex
more
history.
problematic than this beginning convo.
This was not problematic.
Girl, they finna fight about that kiss.
They're gonna say it's normal.
But I like side A and side B on this.
Now kiss.
I'm not playing with y'all. Okay. Here's the clip.
I'm a black man who's bisexual. So if I end up with a white wife, it's okay because a black woman's deepest fear is a secret gay husband.
Boom.
Oh,
Very
agreed.
quick with it. Hold on, because there was a few things that were said there that I want to point out. So he said, mind you, he is a bisexual black man. And he said, so when I end up with a white wife, don't be mad because a black woman's worst fear is ending up with a secretly gay man. So first off, contradictory there. He's leaning into his reason for being in an interracial relationship by admitting his sexuality, but then saying that a black woman's biggest fear is a secretly gay black man. So I want to decipher that because a man being bisexual is not the same as a DL guy. I want to draw those similarities real quick because, yes, I do believe that any woman has the right to be upset and angry at finding out later that their partner is dealing with men. That doesn't make her homophobic.
However,
But in this
he's
case, they're
making
cheating,
that
right?
comment. Huh?
You said what?
In this case, they're cheating.
Well, no. So he said that he's pretty much saying that as a black bisexual man, he feels like he has kind of no other choice but to really be with a white woman because black women do not accept bisexuality.
I'm gonna say this.
Uh-oh, here we
Hot
go.
take, nigga.
Hot take.
If you are a bisexual man that has felt unsafe and ridiculed by your community, and you have felt some safety somewhere else, I ain't mad at you in an interracial relationship.
Okay.
I say this because I don't think there's two issues here. The rhetoric that black men are hearing and receiving from their black moms, sisters, friends about bi and DL niggas,
Yep.
their friends, and black women, and how the public would make them feel to want to be with a man like that and how they view black men. So if white women will accept you in your sexuality, take it. I'm not saying that black women don't deserve, that these men are worthless, not by any means. I'm just saying, to me, I don't want to see another black man having to hide themselves. If they feel, welcomed by that, then fucking take it. There's too many people that are fighting their sexuality. Find where you want to find love. I don't care. There's a lot of black women, though, that'll accept you, that listen to this show, that have opened their eyes. Like, I've met them. I've met bisexual couples. Actually, shout out to the one we had on. He DM'd me.
He DM'd me too.
He did? Okay.
He was like, bitch, you ain't remember I was Jamaican? We Jamaican. I didn't remember that.
I didn't remember that either.
I didn't remember.
Oh, because you called him Dominican.
I thought he was a little Latino.
Also, I did see something that made me think. I saw this tweet one time that said, you ever met a nigga and thought they was gay and you found out they was just married to a white woman? Because I meet them all the time.
So I guess that was my problem with this thing. And that is my problem. I hate to make this a problem with black men yet again. However, creating this type of dialogue is the same. He is acting in the same way as the passport bros. He's acting as the same way of the black men who parade and say how much better white women are in terms of nurturing, submissiveness, the way they present themselves. I just hate that it's our own black men constantly saying how awful or how much black women push them away in terms of love, only because I do think that they're stereotyping black women, because I'm aware of many black women, of course, being in lifestyle, that are accepting of a bisexual man, that are open with non-monogamy. I think that
you know them. You know why you know them.
Well, no, and I get that that's why I know them.
But it's true, Mandii. We're talking from, this is all tribe. Like, there's people that have never met someone trans. There's people that have never met someone in a throuple. Dog, we're talking from a different place. The rest of the world.
I get that. But the rest of the world,
Well, that's the rest of America.
Well, the rest of the world, I want to talk about the rest of the world. I never see content. And bitch, I be going down rabbit holes. I never see content of white men saying, and this is why I don't date white women. I never see Middle Eastern men say, and this is why I don't date my own women. I never see any other race do that to the extent that black men have the need to constantly.
Black women do it too.
No. But what I'm saying, I'm talking about us. Period.
We do this to each other.
You know what's crazy? The only content that I see about black women saying why they don't date black men, and hot take, the only time I see that is genuinely from black women that have felt as though they were not aesthetically what a black man wants.
Actually, I'm going to tell you what. It's not that black women aren't talking about not dating black men. Black women continually, even on this podcast, make content about how niggas ain't shit.
Oh
That's
no,
a fact.
but I've also.
But no, this is part of that.
Not
ethos.
even no. We can say niggas ain't shit with their behavior, but I have never even said I wanted to date anything but a black man.
But I'm saying though, that doesn't mean that you're not creating the content. Me too. Doesn't mean because I'm jumping down your throat, I don't want to be with you. Like, I'm holding black men accountable. This is like some Amanda Seales shit in a way, right? Amanda Seales is completely.
Ooh, I'm listening. I'm seeing where you're going.
Amanda Seales' content feels like she's constantly attacking black people. I don't like her. However, I do believe all she wants is the betterment of black people. She just be doing too much. And a lot of times, we all be doing too much. I think black women are talking about their heartbreak, their pain, and that's why we get on here and talk about niggas ain't shit. Because we're fucking over it and we're venting. It's not that we're trying to tell the world black men are terrible, but we can only talk about this heartbreak we've had or whatever. And listen, as a bitch, you done dated some white niggas when I first moved to New York. They're all the same. But it's just the stuff that we're making, we vent a lot. And also, black people have so much fucking trauma about who's got to be here, who's got to be what. That's why white people don't do this, bro. We are not an option to them. They're not even thinking about this. There's a million of them. We are constantly doing this to each other, bro. Like, it is a constant battle of sexes within the black community. I do think white people make that red pill content.
I still think we can talk about each other without constantly saying, and this is why I go elsewhere. This is why I don't want my own people. My people are bad because they do this. We literally, our own people are the only ones that lean into the stereotypes and dismiss us the way that every other race does.
Mm-hmm.
And what I'm saying is, I don't see the content from Dominicans saying why they don't date Dominican women.
Oh no, that's
like,
that very much exists.
Yeah, I was gonna say every Dominican girl I know hates her dad.
Oh, is it just Dominicans?
No, Latinos hate their own people too.
First off, because they want to be white. We saw what happened with the election.
Oh my God, man.
There are some Latinos that
it's because they don't even accept their own ethnicity. They want to be white passing or negro. Because baby, the fucking Dominicans.
Usually, a lot of Latinos don't want to be.
No, but what I'm saying is, even within the Latino community, they align themselves as either blacks or whites still.
Yeah.
Like, so I think there's still that rhetoric happening within their community as well.
Sadly.
I did before we move forward though. Not asking you, Eden, because I know that men love bisexual women, but I would want to ask you, Weezy, before we get into the history of homophobia, which is what we're going to be talking about today, I wanted to ask you how you would react present day if your current partner opened up and said, hey, right before we got together, I sucked a little dick to see what it would be like.
Why are you laughing?
Why did you laugh? Well,
nah, I get it. I'm not gonna lie. That would be an interesting approach.
No, but like, because they're so open with each other, and I'm gonna share my opinion.
But that would be
too.
the problem, wouldn't
but,
it?
I will tell you this though. I mean, she's right. We are so open with each other.
Yeah, so like if he
I would
just
feel
said
super lied to.
That's what I'm saying. Because that would be the problem.
But I would not leave him, one, because I know he's scared to lose me if he didn't tell me. This isn't I cheated on you.
Wait, why would you be upset? Can I ask you? Because that is something where I don't know how long I would date a guy before I tell him, yeah, I really enjoyed getting fucked by two men. Me and my ex, we never had that conversation.
Whoa.
So it does take a while to open up about your sexual history, even with your partner. So because he doesn't identify as bisexual or even queer at all, maybe that would be an experience he was waiting until he got comfortable with.
That's why I'd be understanding. Like, he's not getting left.
But then why would you be upset at first? Why is that? Why was that your immediate response?
Because we both have gone really far with explaining our sexual history and what we're looking for, what we want to try. I would kind of feel like, I mean, also I'm talking about the current person I'm with.
Yeah, that's why I
can't see it. I don't. We've gone so far into deep diving traumas, weird shit. When we were kids, virginities, like even things that we're towing the line with other people. Like, I just would be very surprised. And it would kind of make me feel like, ooh, I'm not that much of a safe space. Because I thought I was.
Because of how open they are.
Yeah.
So then, aside from that though, is there...
In my last relationship, I actually wouldn't be... sorry, I didn't mean that.
No.
Wow.
I meant I wouldn't be surprised if he held something like that for me.
Okay, but then outside of holding that information, you're saying you wouldn't... It would make you feel away.
No, bro.
Okay. I just wanted to... because that's even I think the fear that a lot of men have, because I did want to bring up...
I'm different though. I know.
I mean, we're both different, but that's why I still want to have...
I know
I love
bitches would feel away, bro.
I mean, no, but...
And that's why when I hear this video, yeah, it sucks because it's a black woman attack. But it's not black women. I believe this comes from black men.
No, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when it comes to queerness and the way black people make each other feel.
I mean, I'll be honest. We got to see it in Insecure, right? Molly was dating a guy that she really liked. And he came out and let her know when I was in college, I experimented. And she completely became uninterested in him.
So for
I
example,
think the ways in which...
if someone came out horrible right now, a
Yes.
bisexual nigga, and started talking about blah, blah, blah. The only guy we had that I can think about right now is Zachary Zane. He's a white dude. But just talking about sucking dick, eating pussy, whatever.
No, we've... Eli, the naked trumpeter. Quite a few of our sex workers actually are queer leaning.
I'm just trying to think of someone verbatim telling stories back, forth, right? The comments in this section are going to be so different from another podcast. And I really, if you put that shit on the Shade Room, if you put it on Twitter, even Akeem Woods made a comment to me. His U-Haul clip about fucking them two white dudes in the U-Haul. So funny, right?
Oh, it was different when he went on lip service.
He's like, the way people treat him. Or even when it circulated on Twitter. There was something about me talking about being peed on Twitter. And our comments are different. Like, the general public is not welcoming at all. And I have been in a bubble. Remember when I was just saying to you, like, this is us. This is our world. I have really been in a bubble of openness and liberation. Like,
same.
Genuinely. And it kind of, when I get snapped back into it at a different dinner table or with different people, I'm thinking they're shallow or they're jaded or they're small-minded. Nigga, they're not.
Yeah.
Like, we're too much. That's why we had to clean it up.
I don't know why y'all mean too much.
Yeah, I hate the too much. I get it.
I would say y'all open-minded.
But I mean, no, I think that these are the conversations, like, this is what should become normalized.
Trump got elected again. And it wasn't a tie, but it wasn't close.
Well, I wanted to get through some of the history of homophobia. The terminology, by the way, if you guys didn't even know, is so new. The 1960s is where this word was even coined by psychologist George Weinberg, and it's a combination of the word homosexual and of course the Greek word phobos, which means fear or aversion. Now, homophobia can take many different forms, including negative attitudes and beliefs about an aversion to or prejudice against bisexual, lesbian, and gay people, and it's often based in an irrational fear and misunderstanding. Now, for the book that we have coming out, No Holds Barred, make sure you get it now, pre-sale, I do talk about in my chapter, digging into anal sex, my kind of view on kind of sharing my even term of, or not term, but when I felt I was a bit homophobic. I actually remember.
Oh, I didn't read your little racist chapter.
It wasn't racist. But I remember my thoughts around anal sex. If a man wanted to fuck me in my ass, I was like, oh, he's got to be gay. And I remember not wanting to be interested in having sex with anyone who didn't want my pussy hole. Like, why do you want my asshole when there's a pussy here? I had to unlearn, like, I was like, why am I having this issue? I mean, clearly I peg now and I do all the little fun things, and I would date a guy who's bisexual. I would love to suck a dick with my partner. And so when I go back to like me unlearning things and viewing my own sense of homophobia, I was like, damn, what is that rooted in? And for a lot of the Black community specifically, it's rooted in the fucking church and in the home. So I do like what you said, even about the bisexuality with Black men, is, well, how does your mom, your sister, your aunts, how do those women even accept your sexuality in the home before you're even going out to date?
Now that I'm thinking about it, I wonder if I'd even heard my mom say, like, oh, that's gay. Like, if a guy's like, or, oh, he must be gay. Like, I'm sure I've heard that. And this is no shade to our mom. My mom is 75 years old. Like, what the fuck is she gonna think?
Like gay. And it's not even a bad thing, but you know.
That's just, it is what it is.
But that was used for so long as a slur, as negative. Like, no one wants to be referred to as gay if they're not gay.
I actually think there was maybe one bisexual conversation I had with my mom. She didn't call him gay. There was a guy I went to prom with. If I could find you, I would love to find you. We went to prom together and he was gay.
You're going to be shocked. I went to one prom and it was with a white man. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
He invited me. but I didn't go to
can't
prom.
believe
My boyfriend, by the time I was going to prom, he was too old to come. Go figure. I went to one prom with a white man.
Oh, see, I couldn't go to prom with my niggas, so I went with my gay bestie.
Okay.
But I really do want to find you. Anyway, so hit me up if you see this. Anyway, basically, I think he did something with a girl. And I remember telling my mom, guess who was messing with so-and-so? My mother never said anything about him being bi or gay. She goes, oh, he just all of it. He fast. I think bisexuality in men back in the day was seen as hypersexuality.
Interesting.
I think probably even for women too. Oh, you fuck men and women. That's a lot.
I told you y'all go on Patreon. A sex worker slut shamed me because I was out here dating a couple.
Oh God.
But yeah, so like it does look like that. So real quick, just a little timeline too. In ancient Greece, same-sex love was accepted between freeborn men, but in the 9th century BCE, Lycurgus, I don't know. I'm glad we got rid of these names from back then because them shits is hard. Made it a crime punishable by death or banishment. In the Middle Ages, intolerance towards homosexuality grew, especially, here we go, amongst Christians and Muslims. The motherfucking church. I don't know why they was acting like they wasn't out here sodomizing each other. They was in the Bible, probably in the Quran and whatever other books
Didn't we
there
have an
are.
episode about this?
Yes, sodomy. We talked about it. I mean, maybe even Brianna brought it up.
Brianna did it. She was talking about anal.
In England, in 1835, the last 2 men were hanged for male homosexual activity, but prosecutions continued. In 1967, the law was changed to decriminalize consensual homosexual acts between men over 21. Bro, 1967. That's like the year my fucking mom was born.
That's a great Instagram name. Consensual homosexual.
That's crazy. And of course, y'all, in the U.S., in the mid-20th century, the lavender scare, y'all look that up, led to the mass dismissal of homosexual people from government service. Gay men...
Nigga, that's what Trump doing right now.
That's what he's doing. He about to do it again. Gay men and lesbians were labeled national security risks and communist sympathizers.
Bro, that is so fucking funny to me.
What I want to do too...
Have you guys ever met a fucking pedophile?
No, I wanted to do this in kind of an umbrella way because I really would love to get a guest to come on here and discuss specifically homophobia and, what's the word? Sex.
You know,
I guess the lack of
Jay
sex.
Jordan.
Well, the lack of sex. No. Because I didn't finish. Not only homophobia or that, I want to lean into just Black people in general and where our upbringing around discussing sex at all came about. So clearly, homophobia, the Black church, easy. But there's also this conversation that is not had about Black sexuality with women, how we exist in being sexual beings, and also us fighting the fetishism that has long been, included with us all over and around and about.
Bitch, you don't know nothing about history.
I know a lot about history, and I want to have someone come on and have this talk. I mean, this is something that I do on my spare time, which is why when we talked about what the new segments of this show would look like, I was like, bitch, I've been down the motherfucking rabbit hole. I done created a whole goddamn pilot show.
We almost did a science podcast, and then I heard
never.
No.
I was never gonna talk science. Now we gonna talk history though. Nonetheless, though, I do want to make sure we close out by letting you guys know if y'all want to hear all the nastiness. Maybe whenever I get to actually suck Actor Bay's peen, that will all be on Patreon. So go on over to Horrible Decisions on Patreon. That's patreon.com/horrible decisions. And also, if you want to be a part of our You've Got Decisions on Wednesdays, make sure you email your question to decisionspod@gmail.com.
Ooh, you almost did it.
To decisionspod@gmail.com. Also, No Holds Barred, a dual manifesto on sexual. Read it again. Sexual.
Let me do my audiobook voice. No Holds Barred, a dual manifesto of sexual exploration. I hate my braces and power. Co-host of Decisions. Mandii and Weezy.
Anyways, y'all, make sure y'all get that on pre-sale. You can get it wherever you purchase books, Amazon, order things, Simon the Schuster.
Oh, look, Mandy's a-hole is in here.
Lies. Do not listen.
What a chapter.
Lies.
And when I was getting fucked, and the ninth nigga came in the room.
You're showing the book like this because this is just a mock-up. Look at the back. It's empty. You're like, the book looks prettier than this, guys. Gosh. I like attention to details. They're going to be like, damn, not the whole back is just nothing.
Now you gotta
Now
put,
they
her,
didn't even see that hoe.
But they did if they watched it on the video.
now
Ho.
put Mandy's booty hole in the back now.
Hold on,
Anywho,
wait. Let me keep
ain't
reading.
no Buddha hole even.
And
in
when
that.
I was getting fucked by the 17th nigga.
Crazy
And-
lies. Anyways, make sure you subscribe wherever you listen to your favorite podcast. And thank you guys. Decisions. We'll see you motherfuckers next week. Bye. If you are a patron member, that's right, go on over to patreon.com/horrible decisions. That's where you can get all of the X-rated, raunchy discussions about sex. Welcome to another episode of Horrible Decisions. And let me just say, I miss having an intro like that because I don't know how the fuck we're starting decisions yet. No, we don't really have one. I think there's like music at the top, but I don't know. I could say decisions. I could still do a little accent.
I just left Trap, and this girl was like trying to call us out. She was like, "Oh, yeah, I listen to decisions. Well, not like it's different." I was like,
The whole segments are different, bitch. Sorry, did y'all think that we were gonna come out with new personalities? Again, if y'all heard the town hall, Weezy did try to change her personality for just a little bit for the first episode, but then it's giving Weezy is Weezy. So yeah, I've been seeing comments of that on the YouTube. Like, so did they just do a name change? I'm confused because it sounds like the same show. Guys, we are just gonna dig a little bit more into relationships, have a little bit more fun, and not be so sex forward on the regular feed. And last week, y'all done heard about these new niggas. Y'all might not even hear about my niggas on decisions, bitch. Y'all might only hear about my niggas here.
yeah, I was thinking like to myself, like, oh, this is probably our first time. No, I guess I talked about the threesome, but we just talked about sex, like on Horrible Decisions for the first time since we've started Decisions. We had leases and shit like that, but like just saving the sex for it, it felt intentional and I kind of liked it.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. Y'all might stop hearing me talk about these niggas because right now I'm in a place where I don't know what I'm gonna do because the 3 niggas on my roster are all boyfriend material. And so I feel like if I just don't talk about any of them, I could maybe date all 3 because only one is local. And then the other 2 are not. And I'm like, what am I about to do? Like, again, the nigga in Chicago is planning to come to Atlanta. Scientist Bae done already asked me, are you done being outside and traveling and being around your friends? Like, what's up?
Oh,
and
what
then,
does that mean?
That's what I'm saying. And then Actor Bae, you may get to meet because he may be joining me at AVN. And right before New Year's, I'm on like FaceTime with him because he knows Crystal by now. He knows her as best friend, and she's always around when I'm on FaceTime with him. And he invited me to walk a carpet for a movie premiere with him. And I said, like, that's in public, right? He's like, yeah. I said, well, your team care? He said, I don't give a fuck what my team thinks. Like, and I was like, wait, whoa. But I like all 3 of these guys are like, y'all are gonna be like, who is Mandii in 2025? Y'all, they are all husband material.
That's awesome, girl. I think
like good jobs.
The no drinking and the no sex, honestly, probably cleared you up. Got that juju from them niggas out.
No, these guys are like great, and I'm like, damn. So I actually want to read a tweet before we get into your catch up, because I was like, damn, this is real. Hold on, I've been bookmarking mad shit for us to talk about too. Mind you, I'm not even that great at doing bookmarks on Twitter, but I'm like, damn, they've been getting these tweets off.
That's funny.
You know what's crazy? I feel like when I don't have service and I'm gonna just have to start screenshotting it. Anyways, it talked about, I'm just gonna summarize the tweet and I wanna know your thoughts on it. It said, because I know we always tell people to date multiple people until they find the one. Mm-hmm. But they literally said, what happens when you meet multiple dope people and then you have to choose one? That means you're inevitably setting yourself up to hurt someone's feelings. And I'm just like, damn, because none of these niggas are with the open shit, bitch. None of these niggas is with non-monogamy like that for real. And I'm just like, wow. I know I can be monogamous to a dude, but I'm like, damn, I want all three. I want all three of them, man. I want all three.
Don't they all know you're poly?
So that's the thing, too. Labels are tricky. I don't like the word poly. I don't know if I consider myself poly. Because I don't want them dating other bitches with feelings involved. Like, a part of me just, I enjoyed my last relationship where we